Hello, welcome back to another one of your Project U lifestyle workshops. Today we are going to talk about something that affects literally everything. We are talking your motivation, your mood, fat loss and muscle recovery, energy for your workouts, your nutrition, your motivation, everything. And if you haven't already guessed it, we are talking about your sleep and your rest. If you are struggling to stay consistent, your moods are up and down, your energy's not there, you're feeling exhausted, and you are relying on nothing but coffee, it probably means that sleep is a massive missing part of your journey. So you might not necessarily need more discipline, you might just need more rest. And this is where the check-in pages of your Project U or Project 45 planner will come in handy so you can really track what's going on with your sleep. What time are you going to bed? How long you're actually resting for? How are you feeling the next day? Are you struggling to switch off at night? Are you actually prioritizing good quality rest or just squeezing it in where you can? So we're going to break it down today into 6 easy and manageable little habits that we can do with our sleeping to implement some really good life hacks that will make a world of difference. Number 1, picking a realistic and achievable bedtime and wake up time and sticking to it every single day, even on the weekends. And this is not about creating some fantasy that you'll be in bed for 9 and up at 5 a.m. If that works for you, amazing, but it doesn't work for everybody. It certainly does not work for me. There isn't a one size fits all when it comes to rest and recovery and whatever it is you need. Some people are early birds up and out the house at 5. Some people would rather go to bed a bit later and wake up a little bit later. And anything is fine, providing that it fits you and your lifestyle. Once you've decided what that good and realistic bedtime is for you, so you can get at least 7 to 8 hours sleep, what you then want to do is work backwards and give yourself at least an hour before that bedtime to wind down and switch off. iPhones are really good at this because you can put your phone on sleep mode and it will give you an alarm, wind down at that time, but you have to listen to it. An absolutely game-changing product that I recommend to every single person I ever come across is a Lumi clock. And the benefit of it is it starts to wake you up in the morning with a really gradual, natural sunlight that fills your room instead of you waking up in the pitch black, really overwhelmed with this horrible alarm going off and you feeling all panicked. It is the best thing I ever bought. You can get them for under £100. And now I always wake up 5 minutes before my alarm on there goes off. So I know it's working. I will pop a little link in the description, but a Lumi light clock is a game changer, trust me. Number 2, this is about powering down your nervous system. And you know what I'm going to tell you, getting off your phone. You cannot force your brain to go from utter chaos to fast asleep in the space of 5 minutes. It's not going to work. Instead, we want to be creating those nice wind down habits like switching off from work emails a little bit quicker, not doom scrolling, not watching that really intense true crime horror thriller that's getting you all wired up before you're meant to go to bed. If you do need to use your phone for whatever reason, try and put it in night mode, put it in do not disturb, and really dim that brightness down and be mindful of what you're consuming before you go to sleep. If you can read a book in bed instead, amazing. Number 3, this is remembering that caffeine has a very long memory and it stays in your system for up to 8 hours. So you need to be mindful of having no caffeine from around 1 or 2 p.m. or even earlier if you're more sensitive to it. And using different alternatives like no caffeine drinks. You can get some gorgeous chamomile teas, calming drinks like Trip, which is full of CBD and magnesium. Real also have a gorgeous drink called Cocoa Dream, which I absolutely adore before bed. Also be conscious of high sugar later in the day as well. We'll put some links in the description to all of those products because I absolutely love them. And there's some cheeky discount codes in there as well. Number 4, may seem very simple, but making sure your bedroom is a really nice, relaxing, calming environment like we do for children. Making sure it's the right temperature, it's nice and dark with blackout curtains or even an eye mask. It's nice and quiet. We want to try and avoid a TV in our room if possible. Some people swear by white noise and things like that. I love a good pillow and a good room spray to just really get that room smelling calm. And I also swear by a silk or a silky pillowcase. It is a game changer, and I am now the absolute weirdo that takes a pillowcase with me everywhere I travel. The best thing about it is it's really good for your skin and your hair, but it also keeps that really cool temperature. It is an absolute game changer, trust me. You can get them anywhere. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them on any store. I will put some links in the description, but a silky pillowcase will change your life. Number 5, using your planner to brain dump, get all those emotions out on paper if you want to, some journaling, writing some notes, planning your to-do list for the next day and getting all that mess out of your brain and onto paper so you can just switch off, calm down and deal with it tomorrow. This is also where it's really good to reach for a book before bed so you can just really come out of that life mode and get into that nice, calming, sleepy environment. You need to let your brain rest. It's allowed to do so. Number 6, probably one of the most underrated, and it is getting natural light and movement in as quick as possible when you wake up. It will really help to regulate your sleep cycle and help you to go to bed that evening later on and really improve your sleep. If you can get out 10 minutes as soon as you wake up, amazing. Natural sunlight, nice fresh air, moving that body will really get you in a good sleep and wake pattern. Sleep does not have to be perfect every single night, and it won't be. It just needs to be realistic for you and your lifestyle. Please use your planner to check in how much rest you got, how many hours of sleep you got, what was the quality of that sleep, what little small improvements can you make? Do you need to be getting off your phone earlier? Do you need to be reading more in bed? Those are some of your non-negotiables on Project 45, so they need to be really important to you. We want to be going to bed a little bit earlier if we can, less scrolling, and more wind down time. It is a big part of Project 45, so we need to be taking it seriously. Those small little shifts will create really good, big, long-term habits. So your action for the week ahead is to really focus on that sleep. Create that bedtime routine. Make sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, getting off your phone before bed and reading where you can, that same bed and wake up time, and making your bedroom a nice, calm, relaxing sanctuary. Rest is productive and needs to be a part of our health journey, not just an add-on if you have the time. It's a non-negotiable. There are some notes in your planners with some sleep hacks and some products, but as I said throughout this video, I will put some links in the description. So you have no excuse but to absolutely smash your sleep habits this week and beyond. Thank you so much for joining me on this little workshop. Next one is going to be quite in line with this one, and we're going to be looking at stress reduction, mindfulness, and our mental health. So I will see you in the next one.